so moving into 2-4, we're still going to solve equations. Some equations, like 8 plus 4d equal 5d, have variables on both sides of the equal sign. To solve, we have to collect our variables on one side, then we'll continue just like we did in the past. So the new part of today is going to be step number 1. Step number 1 is to get all of your variables, variables, together on one side of the equal sign. We will use addition or subtraction for this. That very first step will always be addition or subtraction. Then, now we're right to where we were before. Move everything to the other side of the equal sign. So the variable variable is alone. But we never want to clear out the whole side. Again, we're going to use addition or subtraction. Our last step is look to get a positive one coefficient. C-O-E-F-F-I. Coefficient. C-I-E-N-T. That might be spelled wrong, actually. I'm not sure. This we're going to use multiplication or division. Okay, so step number 1 is going to be the change for us. Just step number 1. All right, so let's go to the very first problem. Draw your line through your equal sign. The rule with the line through the equal sign means I will never move my equal sign off of that line. Notice, I have a 6n and a 4n. It does not matter which one we move, but we're going to pick one. Bryce, I'm going to start with you. You want to move 6n or 4n? 6n. Is 6n currently positive or negative? Positive. So to move it to the other side, I would subtract it. Now watch. I'm going to write minus 6n right underneath it. Make sure you put the n with it. And then under the 4n, we're also going to write minus 6n. Make sure you have the n written with it. Then draw the big equal bar. Okay? 6n and negative 6n cancel out. I'm going to drag down negative 1. I put an equal sign on that bar. Now, some of you get confused with this. Don't put in any extra signs. On your calculator, type 4 minus 6. Say it again. Negative 2n. Also drag down minus 5. This looks like what you just took a test on now, right? If I cover up negative 2n, Caitlin, what do I need to get rid of? Shh, I didn't ask anybody else besides Caitlin. If I cover this up, what do I need to get rid of? How do I get rid of negative 5? Very good. So on this side, I'm going to write plus 5, and on the other side, plus 5. Same thing. Grab your calculator. Don't put in any other signs besides what you see. Type negative 1 plus 5. Negative 1 plus 5 is 4. Your 5's cancel. What are you dragging down on the right side? Careful. Negative 2n. Zayden, I need to get a positive 1, so I need to get rid of this negative 2 that's in front of my n. How do I do that? Divide by what? Careful. This is where a big mistake was made. When you divide by exactly the number that's there, which is negative 2. So again, type this in your calculator exactly how it is. 4 divided by negative 2. Say it again. Negative 2. Question. No, you do not have to put the 1 in front of the n. Okay, so this very first step is the new part of today, or what we're adding to today's. Okay, go to your right. 8 plus 4d equals 5d. Draw the line through the equal sign. Now, our first step is to get all of the d's on one side. And on the last one, I told Bryce it didn't matter which one he moved. This one's going to matter because 5d is by himself. See how there's nothing added or subtracted over here? We don't want to move him because if we move him, nothing's on that side. And we can never empty one side of the equal sign. Okay? Petro, I want to move 4d to the other side. How am I going to do that? Very good. It's currently a positive. So I'm going to subtract 4d. Make sure you write minus 4d on both sides. Minus 4d on both sides. We don't want to move 5d because we'll empty out that side of the equal sign, and we never want to do that. So grab your calculator. 5 minus 4, Courtney, is 1d. On the other side, we drag down. Rejoice. Stop, please. 8. Whoopsies. Now, at this point, we cover up 1d. We're trying to make sure nothing's added or subtracted. Is there anything added or subtracted to 1d? No, so I don't have to move anything. The second thing we have to worry about is that I have a positive 1 in front of my variable. Do I? Guess what? We're done. That problem just happened to work out that we're done. We don't have to do anything else to this one. Perfect, because the one with the variable doesn't have anything added or subtracted next to it. Okay, let's go down to the lower left. 8a equals 5a plus 21. So I'm going to draw this line down. Miss Sarah, should I move 8a or 5a? 5a, excellent job. We don't want to move 8a because he's by himself, and that would clear that out. How am I going to move 5a to the other side? Excellent. Minus 5a from both sides. Draw your equal bar. Take your calculator. Type it in exactly how it says. 8 minus 5. Say it again. 3a. 5a minus 5a cancels. I drag down 21. Okay. Sit on all fours, please. So I'm going to cover up 3a, and normally I have to look. Is there anything added or subtracted to 3a? No. So there's nothing I have to get rid of. Miss Marilyn, the next thing I have to worry about is having a 1 in front of that a. I don't have a 1 in front of that a. So how do I make that 3 become a 1? Say it again. Very good. Divide both sides by 3. 3's cancel, and I have 1a. 21 divided by 3 is 7. A is by itself with a 1 in front of it. Okay. So we go to the right side. Draw a line through the equal sign. Miss Youngkong, I need to get my variables together. Do you want to move 3x or 8x? 3x. How would you like to move 3x? How do I move it to the other side? Very good. It's currently positive, so we're going to subtract 3x. Oopsies, from both sides. Draw your big equals bar. 3x minus 3x cancels. What am I going to drag down on that left side? Don't lose the negative. Negative 7. type this in just like it is. 8 minus 3, 5x. And don't forget to drag down plus 23. Plus 23. All right, Sam, I'm going to cover up 5x. Is there something I need to get rid of? I want 5x to be by himself. What do I have to get rid of to get 5x by himself?
Get rid of 23.
Perfect. And how would I get rid of 23? Excellent job, sir. Minus 23 to both sides. It's currently positive, so we're going to subtract it. Okay, grab your calculator. This is where you have to type it in exactly how you see it. Negative 7 minus 23, negative 30. Our 23's cancel. What am I going to drag down on the right? 5x. Courtney, I need that x to have a 1 in front of it. What do I need to do to make that 5 become a 1? Very good. We're going to divide both sides by 5. My 5's canceled to become a 1x. Negative 30 divided by 5 is negative 6. Negative 6. This doesn't seem so bad, does it? Okay. All right. Is everybody ready? We have a problem with words. I'm going to help you, though. It's not going to be as bad as you think. You guys always are like, words, I can't do it. Yes, you can. I'm going to help you. Okay? I'll read it to you. Easy Car Rental charges $40 a day plus 25 cents per mile. Ace Rent-A-Car charges $25 a day plus 45 cents per mile. What number of miles results in the same cost for one day? So right here it says what number of miles. That's what we're trying to find. What letter do you guys want to use today? X is going to represent the number of miles. X is going to represent the number of miles. Now, the last part of this sentence is what's crucial for us. It says same cost for one day. In math, when it says the word same, what does that mean in math? Equal. Very good. That means the equal sign. So what we're asking here is they want to talk about the two different places. We need to set this up so that Easy Car Rental equals Ace Rent-A-Car. Each company is on the separate side of the equation. Easy Car Rental is going to equal Ace Rent-A-Car. All right, so this first sentence says, Easy Car Rental charges $40 a day and 25 cents per mile. Somebody tell me a really important word in that sentence. Jack? Per mile. When you see per, what does that tell you? We are going to multiply by our variable. We are going to multiply by our variable. So that tells you that number needs to have the variable next to it. Okay? So Easy Car Rental is going to be $40. What does plus mean? Add. 25 cents per mile. Now be careful, 0.25x. And I know x goes with 0.25 because of the word per. Now notice how I kind of made my decimal point bigger so I don't lose it. Okay, so you may want to exaggerate it a little bit. All right, I want everybody on their own. Nobody say anything out loud. follow what I just did for the other side. Ace Rent-A-Car charges $25 a day plus 45 cents per mile. See if you can fill in this other side for me. Don't say it out loud, just write it down. Ace Rent-A-Car charges $25 a day plus 45 cents per mile. $25 a day plus 45 cents per mile. As a reminder, what did Jack tell us the key word was? Per. So we have a per here. So that means we're going to multiply by X with what number? 0.45. Per mile is with 0.45. So we're going to have 25 plus 0.45x. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have a quiz next week, and you're going to have a problem just like this. I think Friday. Okay? So we need to practice this. All right. Now that we have this written, it's exactly what we were just doing. Miss Liana, I think I'm to you. I need to get my x's together. Do you want to move 0.25 or 0.45? And how are you going to move it? Very good. Subtract 0.25x minus 0.25x. Don't lose that decimal. Don't lose that decimal. Cancels over here. We drag down 40. We drag down 25. Now be cautious when you type this in your calculator. Pay attention to what you're typing in so you don't lose the decimal. 0.45 minus 0.25. 0.2. Anybody else get 0.2? Yes? You should have. 0.2x. Okay, rejoice. I now need to get 0.2x by itself. So if I cover this up, what am I going to do to get it alone?
Divide.
Nope, we don't divide to get it alone. Don't guess. Pay attention. I need to get this by itself. So I need to get rid of this. Subtract what? Very good. We're going to subtract 25 from both sides. Be cautious how you type that in your calculator. 40 minus 25, 15. 25's cancel. I drag down, don't lose the decimal point, 0.2x. Tone, I need this 0.2 to be a 1. How do I change the number in front of that variable? How do I make that a 1? What's my next step? Divide by 0.2. Good job. Divide both sides by 0.2. You get 75. X equals 75. Yes? Okay, what did X stand for? Miles, number of miles. So what label would I put on there? 75 miles. 75 miles. Okay. Your homework starts right here. All of these problems are just like what we did. Everybody go to number 7. Let's get this set up before you leave. You can do 1 through 6. I trust you. Let's go to number 7. I'm going to help you set this up. Will averages 18 points per game and has 483 total points in his basketball career. Tom averages 21 points per game and has a total of 462 points in his career. How many games will it take for Tom and Will to have the same number of points? So first it says how many games. That's telling us what our variable needs to be. G. G is going to equal the number of games. And they're telling us to set this up for Tom and Will to have the same number of points. Same in math means equal. So Tom's points need to equal Will's points. Tom's points need to equal Will's points. All right, up here it tells me Tom averages 21 points per game and has a total of 462 points in his career. What is the key word here? Per. Per tells us we're going to multiply. What number is going to be multiplied by G? 21. Okay. How many points does Tom have right now? How many points does Tom have right now? 462. The next time Tom plays a game of basketball, will his points go up or down? Up. So we're going to add 21G, 21 points per game. This is how many points he started with, and his points go up the next time he plays a game. So you guys right now take a second and write down what Will's side should look like on your own without saying it out loud. Will averages 18 points per game and has 483 total points in his career. Look what we did with Tom's and set it up the same way using Will's numbers. Look at the sentence with Will. Will averages 18 points per game and has 483 total points. How many points does Will have right now? He has 483. What's going to happen to his points? Are they going up or down? Up. Notice 18 points per game. 18 is going to be the one with the letter G. All right. The rest of the hour is yours to work. I don't want to hear any visiting. You can raise your hand and quietly wait for Mr. Breest and myself to check no talking.